Hey guys, this is Christine, your relationship and mindset master doctor, and your leverage for change. So, in my last video, I spoke about if someone says this, then you should really look at if you want to be in relationship with this individual, because it could be a precursor to a really toxic or abusive relationship later on. The next, this video I will be basically speaking if someone does this while you're dating, that you should really pay attention and examine that, because it could be a precursor to what you can expect later on in your relationship. So what are these things? I have a few and I'll just go through them one at a time. So if while you're talking, guys, communication in a relationship is one of the most important things to have a healthy relationship. So if while if you're talking in a group or you're speaking to the person directly, and this person continually cut you off, you're in the middle of a sentence and they just jump in and cut you off and start to respond to what you're saying before you finish. Or if you're with a group of individuals and they just talk over you, basically they just start talk as if you're not even there, then you know that this is something that you need to watch out for. If somebody does this, guys, beware and really think about if this is someone that you can be in a relationship with. The next thing is if someone criticizes you, and it's especially when it's done more than once. You may have said, I don't like this happening, but they do it over and over again. Be very careful of proceeding in that relationship. If they continue to criticize you, this again is and especially whether it be in public or in private, but of course it's more embarrassing in public, especially when you're either among family members or friends. And it is funny, guys, individuals like this will probably wait until you're in private to do this, because they want to appear to be a good partner outside among friends or among family members. They wouldn't want to do that while you're with your family or even their family. But some will simply not have the control to keep that only to a private setting. So you have to watch out for these things, guys. If somebody is always criticizing you about something you say, how you look, whatever it is, that does not belong in a healthy relationship. The next thing is, if you go out, if you have to if they're making decisions, important decisions, you're going to buy a house, you're going to buy a car, or they will buy the car for you without even asking you what you like, or they will go out to if they're buying furniture, they will go ahead and pick out the furniture and only show you the ones that they like. And if you put your little 2 cents in, it's turned down immediately. You have to watch out for these people who you will not have a voice, because this is a precursor to showing you that in this relationship you're not going to have a voice to express yourself or your feelings or anything, because they are going to make decisions about whatever it is. If they're going to sell the house, they'll probably tell you while it's on the market. If they're going to buy something for the children, they don't discuss it with you. Just these kind of things when you're not included in major decisions. I'm not saying if somebody's going to buy chicken on the way home for dinner. And even then, it is good to find out if you actually feel to have chicken for dinner that afternoon. So it's good to actually communicate that with your spouse, right? So if everybody's always doing these things, what do you want for your birthday? And they go and do what it is that they feel that they want for their birthday, or what they would prefer to have, but not thinking about you, which is your birthday. So therefore, these things, guys, are signs that this could be a relationship where you're not given the voice. You don't have a voice. You don't have a voice. This also will carry through into even going to a restaurant. When you're just dating, you're going to a restaurant, and some individuals believe that when they start ordering for you, it's showing that they're manly or womanly or somehow in charge, knows a lot about food or whatever it might be, without asking you. Now, if someone asks you and said, would you mind if I order for you? I've been to this place before and I really like this, you know, or if you ask them for, you know, ideas if they've been there before, then that's different. That's totally different. But when somebody just sits down and without asking you or even knowing what you like, they start to order for you, that is not a good sign. Okay, guys? If you're going out together or you're going somewhere together and they are always, not just once in a while, not just, you know, an off time, but they're always walking ahead of you like you know, steps in front of you, you're trying to play catch up like a little child to them, right? You know, you feel like you're two separate persons, but you're going to the same direction. Two separate, you're not together. You feel like you're not together. You have to be very careful about that, because this person obviously is not thinking about you. It's going to be all about them. They're not watching out for your safety. They're not showing the care that this person should be. And it's the same with females or males, guys. You know, I remember, you know, once I did that and I thought, wow, I didn't even recognize it. So when it's done, when the person said it to me, then I changed. But if you say that to someone once and this person keeps doing it anyway, then there's something that is this is something that's going to carry through into your relationship, into your, you know, permanent, if you might call it, or when you're committed in a relationship. Is it going to carry through? It's not going to change if they don't see anything wrong with it, all right? If someone is always complaining and always being the, you know, when in any situation, they are the victim. They are the victim. They're always the one that's being wrong. It's always somebody else's fault. They're not able to say, you know, maybe I played a part in this and this happening. Maybe it was the way I responded or whatever it might be. But everything, not just once in a while, every single thing is always, they are the victim. They were the one that was wronged. So when you see that, guys, that's a very toxic kind of a person, because you know that when anything happens in the relationship, it's always going to be your fault, right? So you need to watch out for that as well. Another way that people can do things, but in a very almost undertone, is they want to insult you, or the way they want to talk to you and keep you at a certain level in that relationship is to make you the butt of all their jokes. You know, so you know, they say it in a way that is, it sounds funny, but you're always the butt of their jokes, and it always is something to demean you and keep you at a certain level, but not thinking that you are good enough. And so they will do these little jabs and pull it off, pass it off as jokes. And if you say something about it and say that, you know, you didn't appreciate that, you know, them saying that or doing the way they said that, then it is always going to be that you are too sensitive, or you take things too, you're just too, everything is that, you know, you're just miserable, and you just complain about everything. That is what you'll hear if you were to say it. And if this happened, guys, this is going to be, again, it's a look into what your future with this individual will be like. All right. If somebody you just met, you don't know them, you never met them before, you just met them at the date, you know, as a date, and maybe 2 or 3, maybe even the first time afterwards, they show up at your house, even though you didn't tell them where you are. That's scary, actually. Be careful about that. Be very careful about that. And don't think that, oh, they went all this trouble to find out about me, where I live, and they must be so attracted to me. No, that is scary. Watch out for that. That is scary. Okay, that is not good. Not good. So the last one is I want to mention is that if someone, you know, when they make their mistakes or whatever mistake, because we all make mistakes, none of us are perfect. But when someone makes mistakes and you tell them about it in a respectful manner, that what they did hurt you, or you know, you'd really prefer if they don't do that anymore, but they keep apologizing. They're sorry, but then they go back and do it again. They're sorry, but they go back and do it again, and this is just a continuous set of things that every time you say something that you don't like, they say they're sorry, and they go back and they do it again. That is a pattern that you don't want in a relationship, and it's not good for any healthy relationship. So guys, watch out for that. And just, we have the tendency to kind of, these are sometimes don't look as if they're going to be a problem in a relationship, but when you see them, guys, they can be and more than likely will be a problem. And these are some of the red flags that we pass and we miss, or we just put it down as to one, it's not that big a deal, they'll change or whatever it might be, when that is not true. So guys, I hope that you learned something from this. If you did, please like my video. It does help with my algorithm to be shared across YouTube, which helps me to build my channel. And also subscribe if you find this content interesting, so that and also hit that notification bell, so that as soon as I upload another video, that you will be notified immediately. So again, guys, this is Christine, your relationship and mindset master doctor, and your leverage for change. Take care. Bye-bye.